Hello, I'm Han Song, and now let's start with the first question. The customer flow at a grocery store can be viewed as a Poisson process. That is to say, the probability of the number of customers arrives in 1 to t equals k. The probability is equal to e to minus lambda t times lambda t to k over k factorial. And suppose the probability that in 2 minutes at least one customer arrives equals to 0.5. So the first question is, let us to find lambda. According to this, the probability that in 2 minutes at least one customer arrives equals to 0.5. We can know that the probability that in 2 minutes non-customer arrives is also equals to 0.5. So the probability of the number of customer arrived in 2 minutes equals 0 is like this, and it's equal to 1 over 2. And after calculation, we get that lambda equals to minus ln 1 over 2 over 2. And the second question is, find the probability that in 10 minutes at least 2 customers will arrive. In order to find this probability, we need to calculate 2 probabilities. The first is that the number of customers arrived in 10 minutes is none. There's no customers arrive, and the second probability is that the customers arrived in 10 minutes will be 1. So after have find these 2 probabilities, the probability is that in 10 minutes at least 2 customers will arrive. Then will be calculated. That is 1 minus these 2 probabilities. So after calculation, we know that the probability of the number of customers arrived in 10 minutes equals 0, equals to 1 over 32. And the second probability is 0.108. So the probability that in 10 minutes at least 2 customers will arrive equals to this one, 0.861. Okay, let's solve the third question. Find the probability that in 1 minute exactly 1 customer will arrive. And that is easy. It's just that the number of customers arrived in 1 minute equals 1. So the probability, so we can substitute these values into this formula. And finally, we get that the probability equals to 0.245. Then is the last question. Find the probability that in 3 minutes no customer arrives. And this means that the number of customers arrived in 3 minutes equals 0. And we can substitute 3 and 0 into the formula. We can get this one, and the final probability is 0.354.